This unit behind me is for the U.S. Air Force. This is the first of 24 that we will build for them. As you can see, everything on this truck is either painted desert sand or it's done in black, all dull colors, so it can blend into the desert. Taking a look in the front bumper, you have a worn 12K winch coming through the front bumper here with a lid. This is built on a Typhoon cab. This is a 80-inch 3-door command cab, so it has an office area in the back for their hazmat operations. Power plant for this truck is an L9. This is an export motor for use overseas. As you can see, no door on this side, 3-door command cab. Getting a look at the curbside compartments in this unit. This has a large slide master tray. Now this currently has a couple spare tires loaded. The front wall here and forward of the partition has the breaker box, generator controls, as well as a Wilbur light tower control for the light tower up top side. You have auxiliary scene light switches for your lighting on the side of the truck. The area over the wheel well is another large transverse. This has 2 slide out tilt down trays that are half the transverse depth. Now you can see all of the trays and the insides of the compartments. Insides of the compartment doors on the opposite side are also painted to cut down on any of the metallics. The back side compartment has a heavy duty adjustable tray, as well as a slide master slide out tilt down. You have an auxiliary air reel here, feeding from here, and a cord reel in the front. Taking a look at the back of this unit, you'll notice it has the heavy duty all around the nylon rub rails. You've got a Class 3 trailer hitch underneath the back. You have a set of glad hands for towing, where they can hook up the air to the truck. In the back, you've got twist lock 110 volt power, as well as household units here. Looking into the back into your B1 compartment, you've got this is the same depth as your side rear compartment, so you've got a deep slide master tray in here, heavy duty. The area above has a separate auxiliary tunnel for dry storage above. Also on the back, of course, you have the real wide Zyco climb ladder for great safety. This is an 18-inch wide ladder. Taking a look at the curbside compartment, starting with the rear compartment, this is kind of a shadow image of the other side. So you got one heavy duty tray in the bottom, slide out, tilt down, slide master up top. You have your air reel with your regulator and gauges here, and cord reel in the front, hook to the generator. Of course, your over the wheel compartment, this has another half slide master tray, similar to the other side. So this slides out and tilts down, which is half the transverse width. And of course, into the front compartment, you have the same partition. You have another heavy duty slide master here, which is bi-directional, has the other spare tire in it. And then you've got a few spare SCBA cylinder tubes down here in the lower area. Now the body for this truck is done in extruded aluminum down here in Florida. You can see we have twin awnings on this truck for both sides. These are a manual awning, also painted in the dark for the desert sand. Taking a look at the interior area of the hazmat office on this truck. Pulling close and let's get a look. So you can see in here we have seating for 4. You've got the 2 forward seats, you've got a wheel well belted seat, and then you've got 1 flip down seat here in the back wall. So they can ride 4 operators on here, and you have 2 office positions for their work module. We have mica desks in here in the lowers with raceways. You've got 110 volt power in the top, you've got 12 volt battery feeds, USB, plenty of places to plug in. All of your overhead cabinetry in here uses a lift up door for all of the areas. That is also a dry erase board. These are carpet lined, cloth lined, so they're nice and quiet inside for all of the testing equipment. You can see those are also in the overhead here in the back. Taking a look at the rooftop compartments on this exciting squad, you'll notice that these are all Line-X coated up here to keep them also within the color scheme of the truck. You have large painted interiors in these as well to keep them dull coated. course, you have your air reels and cord reels that go down, as well as open storage. Looking at the opposite side, you have a mirrored compartment on the other side, again with your air reel and cord reel up top that feed down into the compartments below. The remaining area up here in the forward part of the body has a dunnage pan with a riser. We have a large night scan light tower with 4 1500 watt heads on it. These are 240 volt to run off of the generator down below. We want to thank you for visiting today with us here in Ocala, Florida on this exciting rescue.